Hello, good morning everybody. What's going on today? It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I'm going to go downstairs and have some brunch with Brian. No, breakfast. It's pretty early, it's like 6:37. We're going to tend the cheese, the smoking of the cheese. I'm going to charge my battery because Billy Ray still hasn't been fixed. And then we're going to butcher some animals. Just another day in Woodward, PA. Alright. Aruga. That's the kind of day I'm having.
Sometimes I just grind them up. Depends what people want.
It is.
The symmetry and the purpose, you know, like
I got
it
a call.
looks.
We'll probably start with Joe because Leslie hasn't sent me anything yet, and if she doesn't send
That's where the stuffing goes?
Split it up, you know, with everything.
I mean, right now, even
I can take a picture while I'm videoing.
How about if I look down there?
That'll be $1.
I'll look up through.
Oh yeah.
It's same size as these little. Everybody thinks they're big
And that's
animals.
the goat?
It's like, no, that's.
I'm videoing. Nobody cares.
I mean, deer, sheep,
my permission.
look, it's all built off the same frame.
Well, Jen told me something about a witness protection program.
Yeah, no thanks.
That's nasty.
We're gonna make
So
pate.
It is
Yeah.
so,
I do not.
it's so sheen and.
It looks healthy.
Yeah, that's
for
a good
sure.
liver.
It had
So
black
what's that? There's a
spots.
heart. Is that a?
Oh, there's more than a.
Not sure what that is, but that's a heart under
That
here.
looks like a heart.
Both parts.
That's a heart
that's
too.
heart.
Oh, yeah, there. Both hearts.
Oh yeah.
Have a heart.
Hearts and livers.
That guy looks like he had a lot of bacon. A little fat.
He does have a little fat around his heart. The other guy
I mean,
doesn't.
Yeah. He's probably used to work out more. Oh yeah. Touch it, Tim.
Can I sharpen this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a heart.
Hell, I was using spit.
Yeah, you can use water or
So-
ice.
Oh, okay. So like this. Like that.
Yeah.
Let's see the heart.
Like this?
Other way, away from you.
How do you do that?
Try to get as much of this white crap off of here. It's not the worst thing when you cook it, you know, it's a little tough, and some people don't want liver with it on there, but people need to learn that when you cook stuff, you clean it up as you cook. You don't have to get it perfect in the store. And then I just, instead of cutting it straight like this, you don't get very nice slices of liver. So I usually just take and like slice it down on an angle. So you get a little, you know, and I cut them about 3/8 to a ½ inch thick.
It's like cutting pudding.
Oh, here's Aaron.
And then,
I would rather not do this part. Not because of the liver, more just because I'm not that comfortable slicing things in a uniform fashion.
well, it doesn't have to be uniform. You can go like this and this and this. Doesn't matter.
You made up that roll. Now we gotta stick
It's
it.
all gonna cook, you know. It's not.
Right.
When I butcher, I don't think of people coming in the grocery store and looking for that perfect looking piece of meat, because that's not the best meat. It's just.
No, that makes sense.
But people think. Now see, this is a thicker part, so you can slice it like ½ inch thick, and it's a nice thick piece. I had the butcher down in Mifflinburg that I go to when I take the cows and stuff down there. When he first did a cow for me, I think it was, and the liver was like paper thin slices. I'm like, what are you cutting them so thin for? When you cook liver, you should have a little raw. It should be a little raw.
Really?
Yeah.
I have liver.
I mean, I love liver. You should eat liver at least once a week. It's that nutritious.
A couple times in my life.
So there's one,
Throw it in potatoes.
and that's probably
How is it?
2 packs there.
Okay.
I never used this vacuum sealer either, so. Right?
Very good.
Actually, it tastes good.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like the taste of the liver, but it tastes better.
I think it's better raw than it is when you cook it. It's got a whole different taste raw. I mean,
Yeah, it's gross eating, just knowing what it is and seeing him right there looking at me. Not you, Aaron, though.
No.
The guy it came from.
But
I'm sure that liver tastes better than my liver.
But all the toxic part of the animal is not in here. It's in that liver. And the heart we'll just put in a separate bag each.
This is an amazing pork.
I'm not eating.
And then we'll,
No, I'm not eating heart either. I'm not eating the liver.
Raw.
not raw, well, I never ate raw, I'm sure it is, when the Indians used to kill their first buffalo,
think
they
I'll
had
just-
to grab the heart out and take a bite out of it. Their
Can
first
all the
kill.
liver go
Yeah, I
in
used to
one
do that
bag,
when
or
I
do
used
you
to
want them
kill
Do
separate?
two bags.
Buffalo
I
in a
usually
while.
figure
I'll
about
do
a
that,
half a
but
pound
Right,
per-
indoors is barbaric.
What we're gonna get out of the, now any meat we trim off that's good stuff, we'll get a little bit of this flexi fat off, but some of that fat can stay on there for the ground meat.
Okay.
We'll put the ground in a different tub. How do we want to do this? We're probably gonna stuff, but we saw for a lot of this, so I got to where we don't have to do a lot of cutting, but I'm just going to trim a little more of this off.
Oh, that's good.
Because we want some ground. Then I use a saw. I'm just going to cut the foot off right here at the joint. We could cut it off by hand if we wanted to, but then you're cutting in bones and stuff if you're not careful. If you learn how to do it and get the right spot, you can just cut it.
Oh, look at that.
Twist it, and then all you got is a tendon in there you got to get cut. But doing that, you take a chance on getting your knife dull right away. You see how you got to get in there. I mean, the professionals probably could do that a lot easier than I can. But then I'm just going to take in the shoulder. I'll probably cut this right here at this joint, and then this is the shank. That's going to stay just like it is. If people don't want the shank, and you know, the goat is just going to be for whoever wants to buy goat. The lamb goes to a certain person, so they're going to tell me exactly what they want.
What's next?
But people use shanks for like soup and stuff.
Sure.
It's a lot of muscle in there, meat in there, but there's a lot of tendons in there also, so it's a little hard to trim out and everything. So I leave the shank, and a lot of people buy shanks and they make it for soup or something.
Yeah.
But where the joint's at, but we may not hit it exactly. We're going to cut this in the saw. We're just going to take this shoulder, and it's good to find the muscles. You'll find, and it's a little easier to see in the hind legs, but you can see where all the different muscles come together. There's a space between them, and you can actually get your fingers down in there and trim it apart and just have that specific muscle.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like the sirloin or whatever. But I'll show you what I do when I do roast and stuff. I don't get quite that picky anymore. So we're just going to take the shoulder blade. Some people like to, maybe this would be a meal for whatever, a family gathering or something.
Viking.
I'm just gonna whack. Oh shit! Clean that up.
Yeah, what's that called?
That's the shank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Really sharp. I like that. I'm not happy
Yeah. You want to? If you don't have a sharp knife, you're gonna cut your finger. You cut it a lot quicker with a dull knife because you're forcing.
You want me to hold it?
Sure. And we want to cut up a little high and just get right around that plate, basically. See there? Now, you saw what I did with that.
I'm sure hunger is a great motivator.
Everybody fell up in first classes like everybody's staring at him.
Hello.
I think I needed this as much as I really can. You've gotten as much off this as I really can.
Yeah, you did pretty good there, buddy, I'll tell you.
This is the bottom, right? So this is like the crotch area.
Yeah, we can do that.
Is this the bottom of it?
Or is that the,
Yeah.
or is that the neck right there? I don't know. Sure, how is this hanging? It's up like
I
this,
think
so,
this is the bottom.
it was hanging bottom up, right, head
Right.
down.
Oh,
So this
yeah,
is the neck, and that's,
yeah, my bad.
yeah, the hips would come down into
Okay.
there like that.
I guess it makes sense. These are probably wider.
Yep, no problem.
As they get lower.
Cause, yeah, as you get lower back,
Trying to see.
support that,
Yeah, I think I got as much meat off you as I can.
Alright.
Oh, you want that? I thought that was too dark.
This,
Oh yeah, let me use
I don't know
that.
if that'll work better or not. Usually a thinner blade, even a straight one, might be better for deboning than the curved one.
Yeah, I got a real small straight on there.
Yeah.
This is it. This is
Rounding this.
I don't think I have one that thin. I did, but I broke it off. I'm using it for something.
Alright, this thing do it. This looks nice.
Here's one of the things where I just started peeling it off. You can see that was like all one piece. But you can see there's a definite separation in the bone. So when you cut it, if you can find that, you're not just cutting half of the meat in half and then another rib.
Ribs.
Yeah, this knife is a lot better.
Goat. I mean, I got lamb in the freezer.
Yes,
I can get
wash
you a
it.
piece of that.
No, I don't want lamb for sure.
Goat.
Goat. We'll have a goat roast.
You want a roast?
Try.
You eat goat, but you won't eat lamb.
Whose next
I do
dinner
not
party is
like
it?
Lamb. I tried it so
Thank
many
you.
times.
Do you like green eggs and ham instead of lamb?
Yeah.
You know, when they're still warm, when you first cut their head off, you can pull their mouth open. And then Mike told me one time, said, no, it's easier. You just cut the bottom of the jaw open right here and the tongue just pulls right out. Now this one might be a little stuck because his mouth's locked down on it. But so you just take, and you can feel like a V-shaped bone right here, if you feel that.
Yeah.
And right in between that bone is where you cut. You just kind of, if you just cut, like get started and then just cut the skin away.
Jeez, I'll miss.
And see, there's part of the tongue right there already. So
Really?
yeah, so you just cut like
Oh
on
boy.
the sides here. And like I said, it might be stuck because the mouth's half closed. You may have to warm him up to open his mouth.
If you tickle him, will you?
Yeah. So it'll pull out and then it's attached still on the top of it, back a little ways. But once you get it out, I don't know if I can open it enough to get it out. Oh, it's really, you got lockjaw. It's a lot closed instead of open. No, it'll come out. So yeah, you just kind of work your knife down in and get it loosened up. Yeah.
That's what the horns are for.
Grab the goat by the horns.
It ripped its fucking tongue out.
It's not letting go.
So gross.
I was videoing with
It
Phil.
It is pretty gross,
Yeah,
actually.
There it is.
Oh, there. The old tongue out of the neck routine, huh? Huh?
Holy man.
Tongue is the strongest muscle in your body.
Yeah, just
Oh, that's right.
it's much easier than trying to get it out the mouth. So there's the tongue.
Wow.
I cut a little bit of it up trying to get it out, but that's all the outside layer anyway. So then you don't try to, typically you won't try to shave all of that actual outside part off that, you know, the animal's licking everything with. So when you cook it, when you boil it for a while,
That
this
comes
will peel
right off.
right off, and then you finish cooking it. I boil them for, you know, maybe 45 minutes or so, then I peel that off, and then I cut them up and make so
And then I cut around it.
just slice right inside it.
Okay.
And just to get that out of the way. You can cut that back as far as you want. I mean, you can cut that right here back and way back here,
Blowing
you know,
it. See if you
just to
talk.
get that out of the way, like fold that flap down, then you can see what's inside there. Yeah, you can do it.
When I was pledging my sorority, and this is a long time ago, so on Hell Night, we had this one thing where
Start all the way
The
up here, since
sisters-
that's loose
Right
already,
out,
just
yeah,
get your
okay.
knife under there and slice it. Slice a little more than you need, that way it's
wait, he's
complete. There
videotaping.
you
I
go.
better not tell our sorority
You're not gonna hurt
secrets.
Oh.
There you go, yeah.
Oh, this is great. Okay. This is like, just looking at me.
Roll around. Yeah, hold it here, there you go,
trying.
cool. Stop. Nice.
Pull back teeth and pistol.
See, next time Aaron's gonna be ready to kill and gut. Or maybe gut and then the next time kill. Killing, a lot of people don't want to even, not because it's gory or anything, they just don't want to witness the killing part, and I understand.
So that's the tongue there? This is the bone. It's in here?
Yeah, it's right in
Okay.
between there.
So
If you
try to
cut
get deep
against
in there.
that bone, kind of angled
Okay.
that way, so you don't cut into the
Sure.
tongue. I cut into the tongue, but if you angle that way, just not too deep, just cut
Right.
there and there, and then
Okay.
you'll be able
We'll try
to peel the
You'll be able to stick the tongue out.
peel the tongue right out from under there. It took me a few times to get just the right hang of it, to get it out. And it's a hell of a lot easier than trying to pull the mouth open and get it out.
Do it.
I don't really see how you can get it though.
Grab it and pull it.
Yeah.
That's so nasty.
I can't really grab it. I don't think I'm getting into it even though I'm not really sure if I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, work it around a little bit, work the knife around there.
Yeah, I can't really get anything to grab.
Yeah, you might have to get your knife in there a little deeper till you got it loose. It's easier to do, usually I do it the same night I kill because the jaw's loose and stuff, so I can stick my finger in there and push it up out some, but
Yeah.
the fingers are too big.
Yeah, I can't really
Oh,
get
there's
in
the tongue coming out right now.
What?
Wrong
One right
side.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, Tammy knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she's getting in there.
Don't let her fool you.
I know, it's under there.
It's actually, once you get in there and you're just like feeling around, it stops being gross pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I didn't really like when it fell over and like was looking at me. That was a little weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide the eyes. You're almost there. Yeah, I need it in the front more there. That's okay.
Yeah, that's a small tongue there, that's a part of the small there.
It's easy kind of, if you push from this side, you can feel it. But in here, you can get your fingers in there.
Usually I should try to cut this so it makes sense.
Okay, everybody. That was a long day of cutting up some lamb and sheep, goat and sheep. It's all been done. We had some fun with the drone. We had some good food, and it's all done. I'm leaving a little early. It's cleanup time. But cleanup's pretty easy. Yeah, awesome day at the Mountainside Homestead, butchering lamb and sheep. That was today. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed my videos. Please share them with your friends, anybody interested in lamb or goat. Maybe you could send it to them or tag them on Facebook or whatever. Hope you enjoy them. Check out my website, DennisAllen.com. I will see you all later. Peace out.